Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to the Legend of Bumbo. So I'm playing as the default Bumbo, and I was playing with the mouse, which actually kind of makes things easier. Just hit the back button there, gotta be careful about that. Because you can then hover over with the mouse the items and get a hint as to what things do. Whereas there's not really a way to do that with the controller so much. But I'll go back to playing with the controller, since that's what I've been doing before. And frankly, it's just easier to have a controller in your hand than it is to have a mouse that has to move all over the place. There's more wrist movement there. Although, in most cases, that's not a problem for most people. So, this run, I got the D20 that says So Mysterious, and what that gives you is a soul heart and shuffles your board. It seems it's fairly consistent there and doesn't do anything else, where it would very possibly have done something else in the Binding of Isaac. I have a destroy a spell to gain 10 coins. So theoretically here, I could destroy a bunch of spells and gain 10 coins and get over 45, because when you look at it, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 spells you could destroy if you can destroy itself. But you also, by default, have that at a 1 charge, so you wouldn't be able to do it every turn without reducing its charge. And I've spent a lot of coins, and that's why I'm only at 10 coins here. I've also missed at least a couple of opportunities to have destroyed a spell and then gotten a different spell from the shopkeeper. So I really should have more coins here. We can start with that, and then we can do this, and that will shuffle that and give me that. It might also shuffle your mana. Seems like it does that also. Because we just collected a bunch of yellow, and that did not do yellows then. Okay. Three moves with a bunch of, so I could do 1, 2, 1, 2. I don't think I can do enough here to get 7 in a row. Let's see. Basically, the only way we can do this is we do this, you do this. That's 1 hit. We set ourselves up here. Now let's just see if we can re-roll here into like, I'm probably not going to get enough here, but yeah. Your mana doesn't reset on this character, so what we want to do is just destroy the D20, and that gives us 20 coins. Okay, next turn. Alright. Move this here. This is still a bone, so we just need to put a wild here. So it does seem kind of like you come close to a maximum when you increase your attack. Is this gonna win the game for me in one turn? I doubt it. It would kind of suck if it did, but whatever. If it did. His respawning of flies, I guess, creates that issue. And I have no idea what's on this, and only 2 moves. So let's try our best to clear the path. Okay. Extra damage is probably worth it to do a Bumbo Smash. I've also increased the attack on the Bumbo Smash and decreased the cost under the Bumbo Smash. Okay. So we now are set. We need to kind of look at what we've got, maybe be a little careful here, and I guess consider that we don't need to increase our damage anymore, so we can sell that and be at 36. I have taken damage in this run, and getting like a perfect run doesn't really matter for every character. Okay. With one move, I kind of need to move this way. So let's do a line up there. And see if we could maybe change something here to make that. There we go. I'll buy us some time. And while we would like bones, it actually is probably better just to get 4 mana to 4 greens, so I could do that. Let's see if we can reroll some things. Yellow in particular we don't need, but there does seem to be kind of a high chance of re-rolling yellows into just hearts, which I also don't need. You definitely aren't going to get everywhere you want to get. I probably could be doing a better job of moving things around here. Yeah. You're not going to get up to 100 by selling all your spells, for sure. This should buy me at least a turn or two. I could sell something right now, but I'm a little hesitant to do that, because we still need to get actual attacks going, and that's not happening yet. And those 2 may hit me hard, so I also need to be somewhat careful of that. Okay, so we move this here, move this here. 1 damage there gets me cursed. Smash that. Smash that. Are we going to make a green next turn to get a wild? No. So sell that. We're now at 53. Stealing moves away from me. Okay. Am I gonna get a bone attack? No. But we can do a teeth attack here. That's a one hit. So now it's just a matter of selling something, which really can't sell anything. Oh, there is a real danger in this that this might take a couple turns. But probably not. Let's end the turn now, though. Am I gonna make a poop attack next turn? No, I guess I'm not, so we'll just sell that for even more coins. So we're at 66 now. I'm gonna move this up to this and win. So let's see if we can sell ourselves. Yes, we can. 77. So theoretically, I could have gone a little higher even. So we made it to 88. It's weird that there isn't even like a maximum top score, high score being counted here.
Finally, Bumbo happy. Now Bumbo can be alone with coin.
And there's a real inconsistency here in that he seems to only get one coin when I'm collecting nearly 100 of them. Yep. My only thought is that maybe you have a chance of unlocking and winning this gambling mechanic more if you have higher coins. This whole jackpot section really is an afterthought that's not really a good one. Like it would make a lot more sense for this to simply always win, or to simply just unlock an object when you win, instead of having a gambling aspect to it. It's like they're trying to stretch out a game that's already pretty long. So we unlocked a 20-pound weight for Bumbo the Nimble as a new item, and a new item for Bumbo the Stout, and Forlorn Hollow may be a new enemy or may just be a new item. I might be unlocking new enemies too. Let's go ahead and skip the song. We don't need to listen to that multiple times over. So that was the second victory for Bumbo the Brave. Seems like we now have 10 coins on the background. Which 2 victories for this guy and 50, 2 victories for this guy and no 50, 2 guys for this guy and 50. So we just need a second victory with Bumbo the Weird or Bumbo the Lost. That really makes a lot of chances. And since the Lost was the most recent unlock, we should play as him. And uniquely, we don't even have to care about coins, so this is a fairly laid-back experience. Relatively speaking, of course. Like, you still have to win. I'm not sure what the clip here means, the paper clip. Let's see. If I did this, then moved this here, and then this, then I did this, and this, we can clear the floor. And so you start off with your next character. The first choice, remove a tile and all adjacent tiles, which is just a square, or push all front row enemies back. Pinto bean probably is a little bit more useful than that. Alright. If we can get the negative charge down to 0, we could use it every turn, making it considerably more useful. Is there a 7 of bone here? No. Is there a 7 of teeth? No. So, one of the runs I did specifically like end up adding brown, extra brown tiles, and it was fairly obvious that messed up the balance of the board. So I would definitely suggest not taking those items if you can avoid it. Of course, you can't always avoid it. This is gonna go bad. I can't make any match in one move. Alright. Destroy a tile on the tiles above. We can do that and get another match. Do that. So line up things here. Oops. So we start again. Destroying those poops may have given me some extra moves. Smack those two guys. Now if I could just get another smack and something else, I could clear the whole field. Or we could do that instead. Guess make a poop protection. Smack that guy. Yeah, this whole idea of destroying one and everything above it as an option, I don't think really works well. Okay. Stop that one. Stop that one. And that at least protects me. Then it's probably a little bit safer to just kill this. can we get a charge and a couple moves? Can we get a teeth attack in a couple moves? Man, nothing really is lined up at all. Let's see. This one, that one, and that one. Basically have to get a poop match here. You have to play so precisely and cautiously with this character. It doesn't come off as particularly fun to me. Let's see. Yeah, and the little soul heart things are more annoying than helpful. Tiny dice reroll tiles of the same type or block next single attack. Honestly, rerolling tiles of the same type on the spirit things probably wouldn't work. Blocking a next single attack is going to be more useful for this character in particular. So I have 3 moves. You do the penetrative attack. It clears all of that, and I still just have 3 moves. So there isn't a special extra cost or... Let's see. Do that for 1 move. Do that. While that guy is far away, attacking him like that's the move I want to do. Okay. There, we've got a 7 of teeth. There's a lot of people here. A lot of enemies. And 7 of teeth or 7 of bones. It's not gonna happen. It's not worth it to try to make a 7 of boogers. You just have like everybody about to attack you. Now, how in the world are you supposed to get around that? Yeah, in 2 moves, is there any way you could possibly succeed? I don't think so. And yeah, when I was cheating like this, a lot of times there were rooms like this where it was just like 3 or 4 attempts were necessary to find out if there was a solution. But I've yet to see a revelation of a room and a layout of the board that was just like 100% impossible. Yeah. Could we get 7 green going? If we did that, if we did that, and we did that. Okay. Move that around to that point. Move this around to this point. Move this up. It gives you a couple turns. Seek out some safety. That being said, I don't know if that particularly saves the day. Sure, we can eliminate one guy there, not really even eliminate them. But I don't really have a build here where I could do 7 of yellows or anything like that, so I can do this yellow, or I can do this yellow. And that gets you a little bit of something, but not a lot of anything. Yeah, it's confusing me here, and I'm getting a little sleepy, obviously. Like, doesn't look like there's enough of any one tile to do a 7 of anything. So the stupid solution is just to do that and just try to kill things. We could get a poop and a poop here. Block next single attack. So we block, we block. That got us through to the next turn. We can block next single attack again. But yeah. None of this is really helping me. Did I already block a single attack this turn? You'd kind of hope that there was an icon or something that would tell you that. Let's just match this and match this. I'll buy us another turn. Buy us another turn. In the turn. Major mana drain. And shift everything. we do this and this and this, we can kill that guy. But then this guy kills me, and like, yeah, you can exit the menu from this point, but exiting to menu does not let you continue. If anything, that really highlights the problem with the Lost, and it's just going to be really a shame that I don't show much gameplay of that over this series, but the vast majority of the gameplay I will do is just me exiting out and trying it again over and over again. Whereas at least Bumbo the Weird here has higher chances, and I think we're also looking for 45 coins. If you can get 45 coins, you should take it anyways. There's not really a lot of scenarios where it's not the right move. Okay. Okay. Supposed to wrap this around like that. And then do that. Go ahead and attack here. And gain an extra move. May not be able to actually do anything in that extra move, but whatever. Make a poop protection there, and then attack with teeth here. Kill that one. Booger that one, and then just take all the yellow and do 5 damage. So, heal half a heart, but you barf. Which, I don't know what barfing means, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's a mana drain thing. One of the tooltips said to always make sure you spin the stat wheel. And there definitely is an argument later on to just start playing with the stat wheel more and trying to figure out if there is maybe a reduced value in the stat wheel if you use it a lot, or reduced cost, not value. Because yeah, if all of a sudden the stat wheel only costs me 10 coins instead of 15, then I would probably be more likely to spin it. Okay. But it is also possible, certainly, that nothing changes with the stat wheel, ever. And the tooltip is just generically suggesting that you should spin it. Add more of a selected tile. Well, alright, add more poops. We have one move. Can't do too much here. Destroy a column of tiles. Which column of tiles that I most want to destroy? Guess that one makes some sense. I kind of care about losing the soul heart there. It's really far too early for the player to be losing the soul heart. Okay. Add more. Guess add more of those. Let's take the greens. Take out this guy. Get another move. So can we get a 7 of poops here? I can do it in a very awkward way. Now we have like 3 moves. And okay. Let's remove yellows. 3 damage there. 1 damage there. Let's remove all the... Actually, if we were to destroy a column there, and then remove all the poops. Do 3 damage there. Okay. There, we've got a 7 of bone. I suppose I could have put a lot more effort and time into it and potentially tried to get a 7 of hearts and get another soul heart back. I didn't even think about considering that. Mostly, though, I guess you're just looking for teeth and bone attacks for this character. Just get that going as quickly as possible. Can't get a bone, can't get a tooth in 1 move. Probably should just get a tooth. You see, without protection, you're just gonna lose anyway, so game over for me, just lost. Those explosive guys are particularly unfair. But I guess once you've learned their trick, it's your own fault for falling for it the second time. Okay. Add more teeth. 1, 2, 3. Line up that. You can kill one of these guys, but probably would need a poop protection. Okay. There we go. Your main focus definitely would be to get as far as possible with your soul heart with this character. Him getting an extra move each kill is helpful, but it's not the best helpful. 20-pound weight, destroy the top 3 rows. I have to play with it, but honestly the trash lid is probably more useful. Yeah. The idea of destroying the top 3 rows for 4 snots, it just does not make any sense to me at all. Like, you're basically just gambling on a whole new starter board in the hopes of, I would assume, like something. I don't know what you really are even expecting from that. Just random victories, random success. Let's see. Okay. I have 2 moves. Is there a 1-move match that's really worth making? We have a ton of hoops. If we did this, this character has something special around it. I need to make another teeth match. Can I make another teeth match in 1 move? Can I make any match in 1 move? Can make a poop match in 1 move. So yeah, we'll just try to buy ourselves some time, and then let's just see what this does. Did that get me a massive amount of mana? Didn't seem like it. I have a lot of poop mana just because I can't do anything with it. So yeah, that really just made it feel like there was a random button. Really, it just re-rolled everything. Let's see. And then if you can once again get, I can do a 7 here just for the fun of it. Yep. Unless there was some other synergy around the 20-pound weight, it doesn't make any sense. I guess you are seeing what's coming next, so if you were to line up most of the symbols of what's coming next with the bottom and then destroy the top 3 rows, you could have a chance that the next 2 things would line up also. Like, it sounds like it would be a really small chance. Not such a small chance that it's probably not really worth attempting. Okay. Let's just go ahead and get rid of as many people as possible. Oops. Come on, give me something I can do to get rid of this fly in front of me. I guess that'll work. That was overkill, but whatever. So between gain +1 puzzle damage from the missile piece, which I assume might be permanent, or the D20, which should I take? I think you take the D20. That's probably stronger. Getting a soul heart every four turns, or 4 charges. Extra puzzle matching damage would be nice, certainly. But you would almost have to have some kind of guaranteed mana gain to try to increase your puzzle damage multiple times. Okay, well, since that's a 1-turn match, we'll do that. We need poop protection. So get rid of that. And then do that. It's kind of the best you can do. Now the thing about the D20 though is now that it's giving me a soul heart, it shuffled everything also, and that does bring about the question about whether or not I should have shuffled first and then attacked second. Probably should have. This and this. Hit him for 1. Okay. Line up that. Line up that. This is not a good position I'm in, but let's see. Hit that guy for 3. See, now if I was to grab something, really don't even have the right thing to grab. Like you attack that guy and get another move. And that's your best move. That's not particularly good. We can hit that guy that way. I need a teeth match. I'm not going to get a teeth match in one move. Or a bone match in one move. Can't do that. Can do that. Add teeth. Can do that. That knocks him back. Add teeth. Let's see. Take the greens. Kill that. Get another move. Which is probably the right move to do that. If I actually succeed here, this really is just going to be dumb luck. What do I have the most of? I think yellows. So that'll do 4 damage. Yep. I'm definitely getting sleepy at this point. So which is better, to gain mana from kills or gain brown mana? We do nothing with brown mana. Gaining mana in general from kills is better. Okay. So we would want spells to cost less and spells to hurt more if we're going to stick with that spell. Or we would want to reroll stats. We have a reroll spell, so let's just reroll this. Yeah. If I play this game enough, I will just start spinning the stats, but I just don't expect anything to happen here unless the price went down. Like, even if you get all your stats to the highest in the Binding of Isaac, it's not like that's a guaranteed victory by any means. You can have your stats pretty maxed out and it still would only have you do like one-hit kills on most enemies, but a lot of enemies are already one-hit kills, so that's not a major improvement. Boss fights may go a little bit quicker, but usually if you are doing massive amounts of damage, it's because you've combined multiple things, not just increased your stats. Rerolls a column of tiles now. Okay. Could we set ourselves up for a 7 of bones? I mean, if we did this and this. And see, even if I move things around, I really wouldn't get the mix. Well, I think my best bet is to do this. And then get another move. Add more poops. I didn't really add enough. So immediately I'm going to take a hit here. Which arguably I should just exit at this point and restart. Yep. What you would like, and this is something that's not even really in the Binding of Isaac without some mod, is you'd like to be able to unlock a character editor after you've beaten most of the game or all of the game, so that you could just build your ultimate fantasy build. But once you could do that, all of the challenge would be eliminated, and so you wouldn't really want to play the game much after that. Yeah, I don't think I can get 7 of Teeth. Yeah, I keep referring to them like they're cards. Like, I guess the lesson here is that we know who's going to attack next, so we can take that information and do something with that. These guys are going to move twice anyways. Okay. Do that. We've got it. Add more bones. Take out that group. And then it's just a matter of taking that out. I don't know if my first spell is actually worth much for this character. You might be better off getting rid of or rerolling your first spell. You need something that attacks, but there's so many other spells that attack with considerably less of a cost. And yes, it could potentially do a lot of damage without needing to be upgraded. But it also can just do very little damage if you're not counting correctly. Yeah. And again, I am falling asleep. Do that one. And then do that. And then in turn, knock back enemies. Well, I guess I could have knocked back all the enemies the first time too. That didn't kill everybody. I was kind of expecting it to. Alright, well, let's do that. Do that. Hit that. I'll buy time. Add more poops. Let's buy some protection. And get rid of the greens. And I have to throw it now. I should have not done that. I should have saved that for the next turn. Do that. I have like everything set up now. But the only thing I can do is in the turn until people are downward so I can start attacking them. That and that. Now if I grab all the teeth, it probably doesn't grab the extra teeth that are about to fall down. Right. I don't think I really need to get too fancy with it. Just hit somebody, gain the move, and then hit him again. Knocking back that time didn't do anything. Oh man, I'm really feeling sleepy. It's weird that you would have an electric crown and the nerve. It seems like that would be giving two effects at random, one too many. Yeah, I have half a mind to end this episode here because I'm just really losing it. Reroll a column of tiles. Let's see. Reroll that. Reroll that. Match that. Knock that guy up. And then match that. I guess knock that one up. Put a poop down for protection. And kill that one. Throw that one. And this sets me up for the next turn. I'd like to be able to get 7 of hearts, but it's not going to happen. This down. Spin this around. Take the heart to get a charge and go. Throw that. Knock back all enemies. Why didn't I do that earlier? And more poops. Sure. Okay, so we have a 7 of teeth to win. But I want to use the So Mysterious. So that's gonna shuffle everything and mess it all up. Oh well. We won't get a 7 of yellow to recharge. Okay. We could try that, but it would be a hassle. Okay. So now the question is, what is more valuable? Potentially getting a wild and using poops, which we're not doing anything with the poops, or just having the trapdoor so that we could potentially get more coins. The wild overall is going to have more use, and since our first goal is to succeed, we'll take that. You basically need to get the trapdoor as either your second to last or last item. Let's see. Line up here. Line up here. There goes half a heart. What was I even lining up? Teeth? Line up here. This is not going well. Let's just start that over again. We may really only be at the halfway point. Yeah, I think after this boss I'm going to end this episode. It's weird, certainly, but well, the problem there is I can't, can I? Because if I just end the episode here, I'm either going to play this off screen or I'm going to leave the game paused. It potentially could crash or something else. And even if it didn't crash, I would just be coming back so cold tomorrow that I probably wouldn't win anyways. Yeah, I want a teeth attack and a bone attack. That's the main focus, so I could take a bunch of tiles out. So this that do one teeth attack. That spawns a new character. Man, you're just instantly doomed. Poop. protecting against that attack to maybe give you a poop to protect against that attack. I'm hoping this just buys me enough time. Alright. So, what I need is, I guess I can do this and this and that. Now what do I have the most of? I think greens. That does 6 damage. It gets them down to 3. Move this down 1 and then rotate this all the way around. It gives me 3 moves with a 6. Okay. I would want more bones. And then we take the bones, since they're the most, and attack. Really just got lucky there. With it. Well, it's always going to feel like that, certainly when your wilds give more mana. I didn't know wilds gave mana in the first place, but that's a new trinket, so let's take it. Spell charge less on knockback. Or spell charge less on so mysterious. Spells hurt more, not so much. And reroll a spell. Copies a spell at random. Alright. It'd be nice if a spell hurt more, but I don't think it would. So your best bet is to gamble for a trinket. Plus 2 soul hearts. Save that till absolute last second. Now this would put us in a weird position, certainly if we had the So Mysterious charged and we were at full soul hearts. We're like only halfway through this run. See, it says make sure to always spin the stat wheel. Some knockbacking there. Well, since that's not a 0, I really should have saved that for a point when I really needed it. There's a 7 of bones we can do. That copied the So Mysterious and it re-rolled everything. Which that probably puts me in a very bad position. Just everything wants to attack. Crazy. Okay. let's go ahead and exit and try that again before they start moving and it kills me. I doubt that would have killed me in that turn, but that did go poorly. Pick a tile to throw. What do we have the most of? Greens, browns, teeth, yellows. Greens are what you want to get rid of. Oh man, that was stupid. It does seem like this is the right move to start with. Yeah, I guess if I put a wild here, that's both vertical and horizontal. Okay. Let's... The bones really wouldn't do that much damage. Hoops are all kind of in the way anyways. Throw it at that guy. Do that. Kill that guy. Just gonna take all the yellows. Kill that one. That's only gonna take 1 damage anyways. Kill that one. Oh, we are nicely situated now. Oh man. Alright. I could just win, but we're actually in a good position to try and line up hearts. Although I'm not sure if these are all in the right place. No, I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Can do that. If I made a wild here, if I could make a wild there, would that have counted as something extra? Because, yeah, I could see if you had a star here, and then a heart here, and a star here, and a heart here, the double stars might count that as like a 8 or a 10 combo instead of just a 5 combo. But, nope. No such luck. Well, I definitely don't have the patience to stick with this further, so let's just win. Okay. I could very possibly have played that better and ended up with one more soul heart. D4 rerolls the puzzle board. What would that potentially replace? Knocking back all enemies. Yeah, I think I'll keep what I have. Do we have a one move match on the layout of the puzzle board as it is? Or a good setup for a 7? You kind of have a good setup for a 7. But then I wouldn't be able to use this, so let's just use this. Here we go. Basically nothing. We'd have to run that. And then run that. And then in the turn. Pushing things back. Buys you a little bit of time. Set this up here. Double attack, double attack. Yeah. I really can't let that stand. Attacking through green gas. Man, can't talk. You see, this looks like a totally different layout now. Interesting. Let's go against these guys as quickly as possible. I guess they have the ability to give the red nerve to any character on screen. Okay. So that's a bunch of poop. If I did a wild here, I couldn't do a wild here. If I did this and this, And then in the turn. There, 7 of bone. Desperately, I need my stats to be higher. If each one of these bones was doing 2 damage instead of 1, that would make everything easier. Now, do I have something I want to roll first? Okay. I rolled everything and re-rolled my mana. So now I'm short on teeth. Do we have a wild that would help with that? Right, so we move this over that way. Like that. Do that. Kill that guy. That gives us mana and a move. Now, take the green. 4 damage against that one. Build this back up. Now, wild for another move. Which then let me add more teeth. Yellow. Kill that guy. Add more teeth. Spin this around. Kill that guy. Kill that guy. These guys in particular are difficult to defeat regardless of what setup you have. Their regenerative ability and high health. Let's see. If I could maybe put that there and that there. And if I add a wild there, then in the turn, knock back. Let's see, you do that, you get another move. Add more teeth. Let's go and hit that guy. Right move is to do this. Hit him again. Steal this. Do 3. Do 1. Steal. Oops. Do 4 damage there. Copy. The guys in the back are going to attack me too. So hit that one, hit that one, knock out that guy. Move for a move. Okay. So we hit this with just a 1. It gives us a cursed. And I would like poops, but they're not enough there. So we'll get rid of the poops and get rid of that again. And then we'll take all the greens. Take out that guy. 1 move match. I guess we can do that. Any desire to try and add more hearts? No, because it wouldn't even do us any good. We're already at our maximum health. So these would have to be pretty awful items to not replace the So Mysterious. Like, Butterbean's not even that useful, but you might as well just replace this. Unless you want to sit on that extra health. Which maybe you do, so maybe just leave everything as it is. This guy could be a hassle, certainly. And after this, spinning the stat wheel probably does make a lot of sense. If I could just get in single increase on the puzzle attack. I guess you're inherently set up here to fail. Like you just have to probably miss, because anything you do short of making a poop match only hurts you in the long run. So like you do this, and unless you're just gonna intentionally miss, yeah. Can we get just a 7 of poop? Possibly. I mean, if he's just gonna curse me each time. There we go. So that gets us some protection. Now we can start to go for teeth matches, I guess. That's basically all we can do. Could do that too. And we just want a simplistic teeth match. We don't want a 7 in a row teeth match, because we're gonna have to miss anyways. Let's see, if I was to take all the curses, that lets me throw that and do 4 damage. And he'll throw a thing at me. Then I can throw a bone at him. So now we have a little bit more of a charge up. Generally I am still just looking for a teeth match, though. Just like one hit there, flips them around. Then we're gonna look for poop matches also around that whole mess. 5 there. How many poops do we have? Kind of more than enough. Okay. Do I need to add more of anything? If there is anything I need to add, it's poop matches. I could try a knock back all enemies and push them back a little bit, but I don't think that actually helps any. We can do 5 of bones, so then we'll hit the fly and move the guy so he flips. Yeah, this is probably the only place where I'd say the cardboard gimmick really plays well. Like the rest of the game, it might as well not be cardboard for as little as it has any roll to it. You would think that like the urine attacks would make all the cardboard animated in a soggy form, and that would have taken a lot of extra animation certainly to do that. Or the teeth attacks would take out chunks of the cardboard, but that would take a lot of animation too. Yeah, anything kind of cool on those aspects would take so much extra work for a match 4 puzzle game that really wouldn't sell any better if you did have those elements. Okay. So we use this to get our soul heart back to the maximum. Then we do this. Take the greens. Doesn't matter what we would have taken. Hour and 40 minutes. Poops hurt enemies. Or yellow mana. Yellow mana all over the place. Do we have anything that would add poops to us? Yellow mana gives us more of everything else, so it's probably not terrible. If I didn't spend anything right now at 21, could I get over 45? Feels like you probably get maybe 8 before you get the fight to end. Maybe 15. That would be 23. I think that would leave us a little short. Reroll a spell. No, I don't think I want to do anything. We'll just roll the stats. What would suck here is if we got extra health. That's exactly what we wanted though. Puzzle damage. Puzzle damage up. We could go for a trinket if we got Steam Sale here. That would be pretty useless. So that's a firm commitment that we won't have 45 coins. Yep. And I would say it probably is just a matter of luck more than anything, that whether or not you are going to get an ending with 45 points or not. Knock back all enemies. None of these enemies are even going to attack in that fashion. Let's add more bones. Let's see if we can pick a tile and throw it. What do we want to throw? Greens. Knockback didn't do anything. That was worth a try, though. It was worth figuring out if maybe something would have happened. There. This gives us the opportunity to at least target the other guys if they start attacking. Is there another one-turn match I can make around this? Nope. So I'll move that up. Make a bunch of poops. I'll protect one side. We need a wild. I guess here. There. Doesn't quite save us. I don't know if anything saves us from the face attacking other than a poop match, and in one move I can't do a poop match. If I could do a teeth match in one move, though. That clears the whole floor. Which kind of just highlights that that is a that is really just a floor. That's more of a puzzle floor. Okay. I guess we will probably want to trade this for that. Yeah. Because when we get to that final boss fight, being able to attack more would be somewhat useful. That's pretty expensive though. Alright. Meanwhile, can we do a 17th? I don't think so. Can we do a 7 of bones? Probably not. Really needed a 7 of something here, though. Yeah. Can't do anything. And they all have the nerves. So oh, these are the flippers too. Right. Take this, kill, try to kill that. This. Hit that guy again. Alright. That did not go well enough. So, start over. We're very close to the end, but this still could be quite a long time. Purple enemies are resistant, so they're all starting needing spell attacks this time. Okay. So the best way to do a spell attack would be to do teeth and bone. Teeth attack. Puzzle resist. Okay, we now need a teeth attack. And it would be ideal if it was a big teeth attack, but it doesn't seem like it would be. Do that and that. Right, so what do we have the most of? Probably poops. Need to kill that one guy. That gives us a mana and a move. Okay. Now I would need more teeth. I only have one move, so that is that. Then what do I have the most of? Let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9. So yeah, take the yellows out. Take that one out. I'm still not sure if there's a 100% guarantee that you can always win on the first turn. Seems like there's a high chance that that's the case. And that guy exploded regardless. So they went half a heart. That doesn't seem very fair. I don't know why I didn't do a full heart actually. Now 3, 6, 9, 10. It seems like I take out 10 of these, and yet that only did 6 damage. Darn it. He's back to puzzle. He keeps he flipped. Because he flipped, I took another hit of damage. That being said, I think I'm somewhat safe. Safe enough to just move forward to the next room. We could try to make a 7 of hearts. I don't know if this really is the guy to do it with the raw nerve exposed though. Right. Yeah. I would say that he is the wrong person to goof around with like that. I need a bone match. I needed to really have put the wild there. Okay, well, we can make a poop there. Then we can make another wild there. And yeah, I'm just gonna take victory now. Yeah, last room. Okay. So the first question to ask would be, can I make a 7 on this? Yes, I can. We can pick, I guess, the browns. Throw this. It gives me another move. Then I don't need to use the So Mysterious right now, because the only thing I could do is use it right now, shuffle, get a soul heart, and then replace it with a different item in this final room. And that definitely would be a bit of a gamble. Alright. Oh man. I don't have enough moves. I do have enough moves. But I don't have enough moves solely. This is just not gonna work. Like, you do this, you do that. I got lucky. I got really, really lucky. If you could use the items, may add lifesteal to attacks, gain soul hearts. Again, I'll take pink bow. You know, it never seems to do anything. The end is nigh. There's another game called The End is Nigh that either Edmund McMillen or Tyler McVickerson, or whatever his name is, did. It was a frustrating platformer as kind of a spiritual successor to Super Meat Boy. I'm not sure I even played it, but just by the looks of it, like, a lot of platformers have become these high precision frustration platformers, and arguably even Super Mario Bros. 1 is a high precision frustration platformer more than anything else. I don't see a one move match here, so I'm just going to go ahead and pull the trigger on that first. I don't see a one move match here, so I'm just going to do that. Okay. Add a bunch of poops. Do that here. So should I add a wild or just wait? Waiting, he immediately attacks and summons flies on you. So, very possibly not a smart move to have waited. Okay. It gives us some mana and a move. Go ahead and hit that. Okay. Take all the greens. 6 damage. Now we have 2 moves. Can we get to the teeth in 2 good moves? Or can we potentially build to a 7 of teeth? I kind of can. Look, if I do this and this, then put a wild here, then they put a wild here. Oops. Guess at that point add more teeth. Take the greens, take the browns, smack it some more. There's a lot of flies around. Add some more teeth. I really would like a 7 of teeth. Can I do a 7 of teeth? Particularly in 2 moves. I don't think so. Well, I guess you just do your best. That's all you can really ask for. As I said 7 of teeth, I meant 7 of bones. Go this way. And then go this way. Fly damage over time could help clear the field. 4 bones. Can do that. You know what? Straight up just fly damage over time over here for another mana. 2. 3 damage. Here we are. Think we've got this. Now this may not be the best implementation of this fight ever, and we're not going to end up with 45 coins. But I'll be darned if this isn't going to work, even though have been half asleep for the last hour basically playing this, and I know I keep saying that and I'm just repeating myself, and this is just not good content. Like, it's not the best content that you could make, certainly. Oops. That was absolutely the wrong one to pick. To click on. Oh well. I need one more match to do one more hit. And he just hit me, stole a move, cursing me, just doing everything possible, but the fly still won for me. We're not at full health, obviously. But no achievement for being at full health. And I'm glad there isn't any rewards for being at max health every time you, for each character. Because there's a lot of scenarios where they're gonna just attack right before you win. Let's see if we unlock something more. I would hope we would. In this case, if we are gonna fail, it very much could be because we only had 18 coins. And yeah, you'd be kind of hard pressed to have fewer coins at the end of a run. But no, that success succeeded too. Bumbo the Empty unlocked? I'm confused. Bumbo the Empty shouldn't be unlocked yet. Did we just unlock an item for Bumbo the Empty? Terrible the Game is Harder has been unlocked. This is the second time they've said that. So what do we have on the background now? Well, it's kind of hard to tell. Let's see. I'm seeing 5, 10 coins. I don't know how I could have had 10 coins though. I should have 2 from this one, 2 from this one, 2 from that one, I guess 2 from that one, and I had already done that. But I haven't won twice with the Lost, and yet the Empty is now unlocked. The Empty may just be randomized each time too. Spells change with each new room, and it looks like your stats and your health are randomized also. Which that's not exactly what I was expecting from the Empty, but that might be a little bit better. Alright. So obviously it's not counting the gold coins as towards what it would have unlocked the Empty. And there's 2 here, 4, 6, 8, 10. And that would have gotten the 10 coins in the back. And I guess the Lost character is just extra. So the description to unlock the Empty, I think, is a little inaccurate because you don't seemingly need to win twice with the Lost. Because obviously I haven't. There would still be a desire to do that. and there would still be a desire to win once with the empty. He doesn't have any cards at all because I guess the spells are random each time. But oddly, we are at this point now where there's very little left to do. You could play several times as Bumbo the Nimble to get 45 coins. Same with Bumbo the Stout. Same with Bumbo the Dead. And you could get a second victory with Bumbo the Lost. But a lot of that stuff I could really just do off screen. The main motivating factor, more than anything else, I'm trying to find my mouse, is the achievements on Steam. And let me just click on those and see if I can figure out what is going on with that, because let's see, complete chapter 4 4 times, everything's terrible. Beat chapter 4 twice with Bumbo the Brave. Beat this, yeah. There's a significant amount of achievements here that have not unlocked on Steam, and it's not the first time I've seen a game with glitched achievements where you can't unlock them, which maybe makes a great argument for me to not bother. Yeah. For instance, the Toothpick beat chapter 4 twice with Bumbo the Nimble. 14.6% of players have done that, and I haven't done that. I don't believe that's the case. Really. The most difficult things would be beat the game with Bumbo the Empty while holding 45 coins. Only 2.1% of players have done that. And that is true for all of the characters. There's very few people have accomplished things. Like, beat the game with Bumbo the Lost. Only 3.9% of players have done that. And it says I haven't done that. Yeah. So, to me, it looks like the achievements are glitched. And that's going to be slightly annoying. But, yeah, they're not happening. Beat chapter 4 with Bumbo the Nimble twice. Think I've done that. It seems to say I've done that, and yet it hasn't given me that achievement. That certainly would explain a few things why I only have like 17 achievements done in this game. Okay, well. So then that just puts you in the position you really should be anyways, in which you just don't care about achievements. They're stupid, but I am a sucker for them. And so the end of this series really will just be around, I guess, how much do I really want to do? Like, I could definitely get a second victory and play this off screen. First thing I'll do is go to sleep, of course. And then we could do a run next episode on Bumbo the Empty. And just kind of do one run and then probably fail with Bumbo the Empty on that one run. And then I'll play off screen to the point where I'm about to win. And then I'll do another run with Bumbo the Empty, so we'll at least make 2 episodes around Bumbo the Empty. The game getting harder, like, it says it's getting harder. I don't know in a lot of ways if that's really getting that much more difficult. We're obviously unlocking more items still, so there is definitely an argument to keep on playing, but I don't know if there's not really enough of an argument to keep on making episodes around the series after showing Bumbo the Empty. That's going to show off most of what this game has to show. And we've seen most of it already. It's a match 4 game that has 4 chapters you eventually unlock. It gets a little bit more difficult a couple of times, and it has some very demanding challenges in game that are tied to some achievements that don't work. So, unlike The Binding of Isaac, which is a game that I still loved after 200 hours of playing, and still would like to go back and play some more of, I wouldn't have really come back to this game, even as much as I already have, if it weren't connected to The Binding of Isaac. Like, I probably would have gotten bored with this 5 hours earlier from this point and stopped playing. Also, this series is just being very weird as far as a massive amount of it is happening off screen, as far as the grinding and the gameplay. Anyways, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. And if you want to support me further, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wish list. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.